This is Grayson Live doing some more Assassin's Creed Valhalla for PlayStation 5. Last episode we basically finished off the last person that we could of the order, which was Gorm Kjotveson. He was apparently over, I think it was in the Americas. So we took him out and now we've only got this guy left, but doing some reading, found out that he's not available until I think post-game. So that's a shame. But I think I know who it is. It just kind of doesn't make sense. Like, I kind of hope that they answer those questions that I have, but it really doesn't matter because, I mean, the game's going to give us what it gives us. So I got back to Ravensthorpe after that, and turns out there was a letter waiting for me from Sunniva. And yeah, so a fiend out of hell, part of the Legend of Beowulf. Yeah, so found out about this. I don't know how long it's gonna be, so I figure I'd work on this and we'll see what's happening.
We know it's the Danes. It's always the damn Danes! Make them pay their guilt for the dead that now litter the fields!
Show sense, please. What would the Danes gain from the slaughter of poor farmers?
Look! There's a filthy Dane now! Why don't we ask? You slaughtered my best milk cow, you beast!
I did not touch your herd.
You fools are making this worse.
Oop. Okay, now she's done. Fantastic.
These Saxons fight like mad dogs to protect their own. I cannot blame them.
Thank you for staying your hand, stranger. What is your name?
Eivor, of the Raven clan in Mercia.
Wolfhilda, Abbess of Barking, and Inquirer into mysteries.
Are we here for the same reason, I wonder?
Aye, to look upon devil's work. But why would a Dane from upriver care what happens to Saxon farmers?
If there's a rabid wolf or bear on the prowl, I would see it dead. Blame often falls on my folk for such carnage.
Well and good, Eivor of the Raven clan. Take a look at the maulings, and tell me what manner of rabid beast did these things.
Oh.
I could start with the dead cows.
Whoa, there's one on the roof.
Bite marks, but not from any beast I know. And the corpse is covered in strange mold, though the wounds are fresh.
Interesting.
You there? What befell this poor beast?
Danes befell it.
How can you be sure?
It was Hrothgar's war band. They're holed up in that old church, working their misery upon us.
Warriors do not often go about slaying milk cows. Besides, I have heard talk of a beast on the loose.
A Jotun did this. I saw it. All big and hairy.
You are brave ones for getting so close to this awful sight.
I saw it, warrior. I did. The night it happened. I saw it all.
What did you see? A wolf? A bear? Maybe a rabid hound?
It was a Jotun, as straight as a tree. And it laughed while it ripped and teared. It yelled out its name. Grendel. A Jotun did this. I saw it. All...
Blood still wet as dew. Where does it lead?
Real. You saw the devil
the
himself
gods.
taking his tithe
What
to
manner
hell.
of beast flung that poor creature up here to its doom?
Seriously.
What sort of beast leaves glistening mold over freshly killed prey? Yet that woman blamed the Hrothgar, his band of Danes. Were the killer's men. Whoever it was, they were mighty enough to get a mauled beast corpse onto a rooftop. That little girl said the creature was a giant, calling itself Grendel. This may be the work of a band of drunken Danes. Or worse. I should discuss these clues with Wolfhilda. Wolfhilda, I have learned all I can from the villagers and those dead beasts.
And what is your take on the mystery? Still believe a wolf or bear did these things?
This is not the work of a woodland creature. The bite marks, the mold, most art.
So you admit this is the devil's work? Or one of your wooden dragons come to life?
A few maulings do not make for a devil or a dragon. It must be a man, or a pack of them. The girl mentioned a name, Grendel.
No. No mortal hand could rend flesh in such a way. Surely you see that.
I have seen the worst the hands of men can do. Deeds bloodier than this.
And these men stalk the night, slaying cattle as they go.
True. This thing I cannot explain.
3 times these attacks have happened. Each time, bite marks, broken bones, and streaks of mold. Something wicked walks in East Anglia. Some other animals were attacked in the woods northeast of here.
Let us go.
This way. We may find more clues.
Well, it's a good thing we got Detective Eivor on the case. Because, I'm kind of curious as to see, like, where they go with this.
Should be up there in the trees ahead. Can you smell it?
Trees.
It reeks of death and evil.
I know that scent well. Carrion and death. Loki's reek.
I'm guessing it's over here, maybe? I have no idea. So I think further over the other way is just the town. There's a horse. Oh, I think we found it.
Save me! The maulings have drawn in a starving wolf pack. Back off!
Alrighty, let's see what she had to say. Whoa. Okay.
Did the wolves get a bite of you?
No, I'm unhurt. Thank you, Dane. I misjudged you.
No need. But tell me what happened.
These beasts came scavenging for fresh meat.
I meant, why are you out here with the dead cattle again?
I'm searching for my best milch cow. She's missing.
And you found her?
No, but I found a Danish axe. It belongs to Hrothgar, leader of the war band.
You know for a fact this axe is his.
Yes, he brandishes it about the village, demanding ale.
I will speak to this Hrothgar and his warband. That woman is certain a nearby band of warriors caused these maulings. We have no other clues.
I know the men she means. They're staying at the church near Brisleek Farm. Come, meet them. Their leader, Hrothgar, is a great man. For a heathen. He is no cattle killer.
You have curious opinions, Wolfhilda, and an uncommonly open mind.
I should say the same of you. Most heathens would point to witchcraft or monsters, but you seek an earthly cause.
I have seen many strange things, but the answers are usually close at hand, if only hidden.
True. Yet in this case, the Church has tasked me to explain the unexplainable. That, at times, introduces unholy ideas.
And your church accepts your unholy ideas?
They tolerate it. Lucifer is a deceiver, and God himself works in mysterious ways. So I too must remain open to all possibilities, mundane and otherworldly.
Which is why you tolerate a heathen like me.
Perhaps. Or perhaps all of us, heathen and Christian, stand within the folds of a greater mystery.
So we're seeing like a bunch of carnage. I wonder if Hrothgar and his band were actually hunting the beast. And maybe that's what they're gonna explain, or there's some Danes.
Something's off, Eivor. Hrothgar's men are rowdy sorts, but the air is far too still.
Stand back, priestess. This is war work.
Yeah, I say stand back and she runs in.
Hrothgar and his men, they were good to me.
Have a careful, Hilda. The killer may yet linger here.
Their leader, Hrothgar. I do not see him among the dead.
I shall find him. The same marks as before. Bite marks and mauling. These are not weapon wounds. Someone crawled into the loft, or dragged the body up there.
Oh.
Back you. Back, I say. I can still draw blood.
You are Hrothgar, leader of this warband.
I am. A Finnmark raider and proud of it. For the little time I have left.
I bear ill news. Your warriors have fallen. Who or what did this awful thing?
The monster did this thing. It killed us while laughing. Laughing! It broke my axe and gouged me. I crawled up here to die.
What was it? Did you see?
A foul Jotun. A night-goer from the world's rim. It spoke. Named itself Grendel. Said it would return.
Good. We shall wait for it to come back, you and I.
Not I. My wounds are too great and my spirit takes ship. Send them to Helheim. For me.
Ride with the winged women friend. I will handle this Grendel, whatever manner of monster it may be.
Wait. Warrior. There were... two.
Let's hide. Do not scare the demon off when it returns.
We will wait up here for it to show itself again.
Alrighty. So that was interesting. He was just like waving and everything, all of a sudden
Rest,
conversation's done.
I will stand vigil with prayer.
Wolfhilda, be still. Something stirs.
Wonder if I can take it out.
Play. Grendel only want to play. You make Grendel hurt. Mama, I want to go home.
By all that is holy and bright, what manner of monster is that thing?
Not a monster, but a man. Strange to behold, but this... Grendel was a man.
But where did it come from?
All men have mothers. This one called out for his in the end.
And all of us Even the most hideous have souls. O Lord, forgive this man his sins, and grant unto him your grace and everlasting love.
Mold everywhere. Stay here, Wolfilda. I'll follow this trail.
Eternal rest grant unto them, O Lord.
Yeah, it said there was two.
Perpetual light shine upon them. May all their souls rest in peace.
Grendel must have tracked this mold here. But from where? Trail leads southwest.
I mean, I would assume that it's not done yet.
More mold. I'm on the right path.
Oh, there it is. So one was a man.
The source of the mold must be near.
Looks like we're headed to that tent over there. So this is supposed to be Beowulf and Grendel, which is actually kind of a fun read. So, if you want to know the legend, I'd say check that out.
The mold trail leads into this pit. This woman speaks of her child Grendel. Cruel fate the gods have woven.
My boy, my sweet little Grendel. My eyes see nothing but a helpless tiny thing. Perhaps his form is like no other, but my heart feels an immense love, like God's love. I cannot fail him. They say he will not live long, but I will do anything for my baby, my Grendel.
My head swims with fever dreams. What just happened?
Grendel! Grendel! Is that you?
I need a thing for a locked door. A key. Yes, I need a key. A key. So fitting. Yet, what use is a key with lock?
I like my son. My son's blood. Where is he? Where is my boy?
Don't let me do this.
Yep.
What wickedness is this? You, the woman from the farm. You lied about the Danes.
To protect my boy. He never meant to hurt anyone. But the others, they could not see. He kept growing in body, but not in mind. He was my boy. My sweet little Grendel.
Wolfhilda must know the truth of this. Abbess,
Eivor, you live yet. Pray, tell all.
I slew a monster that was but a man. Then I tracked his mother and killed her too.
His mother!
She struck at me in the dark and I defended myself. But it was no hero's deed.
Those poor souls. I shall pray for them tonight at Barking Abbey.
Leaving already?
I must. The bishop is eager for a full accounting of the Beast of East Anglia.
Leave my name out of your tale. It is nothing to be remembered for.
Understood. Perhaps it would work better as a song. I dabbled in verse as a youth. It may be time to lift the pen again. But what story shall I write? The full truth of this thing may be hard to fathom.
Give them a comforting one, about heroes and monsters. For the truth, The bone-cold truth of everything is often hard to take. It cuts like a cruel north wind on the neck.
God saves us all, Eivor. I take my leave now, but will write to you once my poem is complete. Farewell.
Thank you, and farewell to you too, Wolfilda. Make it a good tale.
Alrighty, so I think that was a good filler episode. It was actually kind of convenient that we ran into that. So, yeah, for this week, that's pretty much going to do it for Assassin's Creed Valhalla for the PlayStation 5. I will be doing probably some of this and then heading back to Ravensthorpe, because now, I think starting next week, we're probably going to be getting into the end game of it all. So, if you have been, of course, enjoying yourselves, by all means, leave a like, maybe leave a comment, and also hit that subscription thing. And then along with that, the notification bell, so that way you don't miss anything of what's going to be happening very, very soon. So, I mean, it says right here, the road to Valhalla. Sigurd believes he has found a path to Valhalla and claims it lies in Norway. So we're going to go see our man Sigurd and probably get this started because we got to talk to Randvi about all this. So until then, I hope you, of course, take care of yourselves and take care of each other.